Testing, testing. Perfecto. What's up, babes? Thanks for clicking the watch button. What is that button? Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome back to the channel.
PrincessLiteFut. Guys, I'm using that one word camera again. I'm very sorry about that.
Okay. Guys, I ran out of lipstick completely, one after the other. Like I broke, I lost one, and then I was left with my Whitney Houston. I don't usually wear this one because it gets on my teeth. So at 3 minutes, Natalie's fake ass decides that she just found out that Smiley was not joking. Smiley was not faking the seizures. At this point, this is what she's been told. Because she's in the hospital. She's basically found out that Smiley has a history of seizures. So now she feels bad that why did they have this one girl's face blurred out? Like, who is she actually for them to do that? Other than an adult woman with a very childlike hairstyle that I actually kind of like. Feels guilty because she was like taunting her about, you're fucking this up for us, snap out of it, yada, yada, yada. A little while after that, the girls actually feel very guilty too. They're actually not having a good time. Saseki wants to smack the shit Smiley because she's like, I'm so sick of you ruining every opportunity that we have to have fun. And like, we finally make it out of the States and you're pulling this shit here. And I think that they only have like a limited time in Jamaica. And this probably was like their only free day or something like that because I saw the latest episode where they have to go and like perform. So yeah, Taseki's pretty pissed. At this point, the girls feel really, really guilty about like they're just like in shock, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? She was for real. Like, what the you know what I mean? So they're just like it's starting to settle in, like this is not a good time. Uh-huh. Biggie. So Taseki's like going off about wanting to smack the shit out of Smiley, and Biggie's like, yeah. And then she realizes like she looks a mess. And her pants are they're not, they don't want to be together. End for end. So that's was a trick. At this point, Natalie wants to know where are the pills. Because she says she's just basically like, look, one of you bitches had to have given her something. And it's funny because she's looking directly at Biggie. Biggie's looking like over there, like, you're not looking at who you talking, you're talking to me. Biggie's like the underground, like, pill distributor of the show. But she's literally looking at everyone like, where are the pills? Like, and then here, Anna Mock looked like she's actually had one or two more of those pills. And maybe they all have, and that's why they're kind of except for Chiseki. She's like, I don't do pills. And that's why she's like, she's on it. So this is a trip. So she wants to know, where are the additional because if we all drank and if she only had 4 shots, and what's the need for like a shake and a seizure? No, no pun intended, because I don't really think Smiley had a seizure at this point. At 11 minutes. So it goes from, they're saying she had 2 shots, and then somebody else said she had 4. Sky was sticking to 4. And then 7 shots. Oh no, she had 7. And then so it went from 2 shots to 6 shots to driving the boat. So on top of all this, I said this in my little in my video. If you guys saw like that video, I don't know if that was a live stream or a video. I think it was a video. Yeah, it was a video. In the first installment, I was saying that I think that the reason why Smiley was in the hospital actually was not. Now I know she's in the hospital again in Jamaica, but initially she's in the hospital, I think, because she has a history of seizures. And I think for whatever reason, that's why she had to go to the hospital that night. And like I said, she did not want to be without alcohol because I'm pretty sure Zeus would not have allowed her to drink if they had known about her history of having seizures. Alcohol and seizures do not mix. You absolutely can't like do that. So yeah. So at 14 minutes, Camilla is totally over it. She's either broke, or she's just not impressed about those particular merchants where they are in Jamaica. I mean, this was several scenes. Like every time the camera went to go look at Camilla, that's how she was looking. And they're like, shit, you fucking with the show. Shit, you fucking with the vibe. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like trying to go to like other girls, but this is pretty much the overall vibe. I think Camilla really got it, the overall vibe of the girls at this time. And mostly I think it's because Smiley was in the back of their minds. But for Camilla, I just think she just was not impressed by the merchants. Camilla is so cute. She actually looks like my very first boyfriend and his mom. So, right here, no fun at all. Because literally nobody's having any fun. They're just, they're over it. Because, and honestly, I think that it's their guilt. I think they are annoyed by their guilt. Like they don't want to feel any guilt right now. They don't want to deal with this. They would have rather none of this shit happen, period. And I blame this on you, Biggie, because you totally dumped all of that liquor down Smiley's throat. And you absolutely knew what you were doing when you did that because you don't like Smiley. And also, you probably.
Oh no, is this the hair mask?
I really wish I had my red lipstick on today. So annoying. So Rolly, at this moment, Rolly's feeling really sad because she's like, the situation is reminding her of her dad. Apparently, she lost her dad from seizures. It's just, I'm just confused because I guess I'm more confused at, I don't know. I think Taseki and Rolly need to have a conversation because she says that, when her father passed, she knows that people need to hold on their tongue so that they don't swallow their tongue. And she said she didn't see Smiley do that, but then Taseki said she saw Smiley do that in order to make herself throw up, not knowing that that's what people do in order to. So yeah, from what Rolly says, if Taseki is what Taseki's saying is true, then indefinitely Smiley um suffered from the seizure. Definitely suffered from the seizure. So yeah, this is like a lot of miscommunication. I don't think I understand that they're saying that, it's not a good idea for you guys to be in one house or to travel together all together because it's like a big thing. No, but all the separation is too much. If it's too much for them to travel together, if it's too much for them to live together, then it's just too many girls in the goddamn show. Like, what were we doing with that anyway? So right here, this is a little fucked up, but honestly, what about Natalie isn't at this point? Natalie is mad. Natalie is mad because Smiley recovered too fast. Like no one actually Googled what it's like for a person to have a seizure. And it's really, really sad because it doesn't necessarily have to take you. So you have a seizure. It's a seizure. And after it passes, you get if you're lucky enough to go to the hospital, a lot of people that suffer from seizures and they're already treated for the medication, they suffer those seizures alone and with like their family members, like they go through the seizures alone, which is very, very sad. Um, and so, yeah, if she's okay a couple of hours later because it passed. It doesn't mean that it wasn't a serious thing. Yeah, she could have died, especially with someone not laying her on her side, someone putting water in her mouth. Like, yeah, Zeus, Natalie, you all could have contributed to that girl's death. So now for you to turn it around on her, like, wow. Wow. You guys got a really like seriously manipulative bully. None of that shit would ever work on me. Numero uno. I'm not dumb enough to go on a show like that. Numero dos. Ugh. And I'm not calling any of the girls dumb, but okay, let's just say that being a mom and the mom that I am is a little more important to me than just doing something like that.